What's up, furparents? Doc Jello again of Zootopia Animal Clinic. And in this video, I'm going to talk about vaccination. Hi, birds. Hi. Yan. Bagong video na naman. Hindi masyadong maaraw ngayon. Hindi maulan.
Ano po yun?
Dogs and cats lang po.
Ito naman ulo na sa Paula. Bakuna. Iba-ibang klase ng bakuna. Wow! Radicine, 5-in-1. Oh, as well as, labo. 4-in-1, 5-in-1. Oh yeah!
A few inches later.
And with regards to vaccination, I'm going to talk about cases such as yung mga completely vaccinated but still nagkakaroon pa rin ng sakit. Bakit nga ba ito nangyayari? So definitely, if we're going to classify that is what we call vaccination failure. So may mga dahilan kung bakit nangyayari ito at iisa-isahin natin yan in this video. But before I proceed with the discussion of vaccination failure, first, i-identify muna natin kung ano nga ba ang mga bakunang meron sa vet clinics and how does it work. So in some clinics, they have what they call 2-in-1 vaccine. So ang component niyan is parvovirus and distemper only. It should be given or nabibigay ito na mas earlier compared to 5-in-1. But yun, second vaccine na available is the 5-in-1, which is the most dispersed or pinaka-common sa mga vet clinics. The 5-in-1, we have 6-in-1, we have 8-in-1, which differs lang sa content. But pinaka-basic natin would be the 5-in-1. The 5-in-1 vaccine, it is an inactive vaccine. Meaning, ang content ng bakunang ito ay the virus itself, yun nga lang siya ay inactivated or naka-shutdown mode siya. Ibig sabihin, once ang bakunang yan ay pumasok sa katawan ng inyong aso, it should elicit an immune response. Because it is an actual virus na inactivated nga lang. So as I've said, it is inactive vaccines. Therefore, paano nga ba nagwo-work ang bakuna sa katawan ng inyong dogs? So technically, hindi po porke binakunahan na ng isa, it means, or nabigyan ng bakuna, it means protected na ang inyong aso. Vaccination works by providing memory and experience with your dog's immune system. Meaning, once na introduce ang bakuna sa katawan ng inyong aso, yun nga, sinabi ko kanina, it should elicit an immune response. Therefore, it creates memory. So, hindi po isang beses, dalawa. Ang recommendation will be 4 times vaccination. Sometimes I make it 5. Depende sa cases niya. And then, habang tinitrigger ng bakuna ang katawan ng inyong dog, what happens is the body of your dog is creating a memory. They are producing antibody against that virus na pumasok. So the virus or the vaccine na pumasok sa katawan ng inyong dog, it's not enough to cause a disease. Or yung, for example, yung 5-in-1 natin, may laman siyang parvovirus. Pag pumasok yun sa katawan ng inyong dog, it's not causing pagtatae, pagsusuka, just like the usual virus sa environment. It will only create a memory sa katawan ng inyong dog at uulit-ulitin to hanggang sa makompleto yung bakuna, and once nagkaroon na siya ng level or enough stable level of antibody in the body, stable level of antibody inside the body, at ang kanyang immune system ay nagkaroon ng memory, the next time na magkaroon siya ng contact or the time na magkaroon siya ng contact with the actual virus in the environment at na-infect siya ng actual virus like parvovirus, meron na siyang memory to fight off the disease. Meron na siyang antibody na available para hindi na kumalat yung sakit na yun sa katawan. So that's how easy yung vaccination is working sa katawan ng mga aso. It creates memory and antibody to fight off the possible diseases na papasok someday.
Wow!
Nagets nyo ba? Haba, di ba? Na inactive vaccines yan and nag-create ng memory or ang immune system mo ay nagka-create ng memory and nagka-create sila ng antibody against that disease. So, dapat po ang mga completely vaccinated ay protektado na once sila ay tamaan ng sakit or ng actual sakit in the environment. But what happens in dogs na completely vaccinated pero tinatamaan pa rin? Before I started the video, I said na ang pinaka-common reason will be vaccination failure. So, let's proceed with the reasons bakit nagkakaroon ng failure in the vaccination protocol. First things first. Ang cause of vaccination failure would be number 1, poor vaccination reaction. So, bakit nga ba poor ang reaction ng dog ninyo sa vaccination? The poor vaccination reaction usually occurs during may sakit or while ongoing ang vaccination ng dog or yung program niya, nagkaroon siya ng sakit, nagtae or whatsoever. And second is stress. So, ano nga ba yung mga causes of stress? Pagligo. So, that's why pinagbabawal namin na maligo yung dog after bakunahan. It's not because bawal ang pagligo. It's because stressful for other dogs ang pagligo. If your dog is sanay naman maligo, lucky you. But hindi lahat ng aso ay ganon. So, yun na nga. Number 1 would be sakit. Nakaranas siya ng sakit. Number 2 would be siya ay stressed. So, sa stress naman, aside doon sa mga pagligo and other causes of stress, pwede rin maging dahilan yung recently acquired na aso. Imagine, nowadays, lahat ng mga breeders and yung mga nagbebenta ng dogs, to tell you honestly, hindi sila lahat nagkukompleto ng bakuna. Ibig sabihin, they are selling the dogs na hindi pa completely vaccinated. Meaning, naka-receive lang to ng isa. Much worse if yung vaccination na binigay nila ay hindi done by a veterinarian. Most of the time, almost 90% of the patient here na dinadala na may sakit, yung mga pinapresent na vaccine card, usually, breeder lang or yung owner lang mismo ang nagbabakuna ng sarili, which is bad. Oh no! So, if that happens, ibig sabihin nun, sabi ko nga, inactive vaccines yan. Ibig sabihin, virus mismo yung laman ng bakuna. If mamatay na mismo talaga yung bakuna doon sa loob, paano na lang yung response na meron or paano na lang magre-response na maayos yung dog doon sa bakunang binigay ng breeder? So, balik tayo doon sa stress. Pag recently acquired ang mga aso, usually, di ba, isa lang bakunang nabibigay, binibenta na. After bakunahan, minsan hindi pa pinapares ng 7 araw. Right after bakunahan, binibenta na. Nag-a-adapt pa yung dog ninyo. Ibig sabihin, meron pa siyang adaptation period, observation period. Meaning, sa 1 linggo na recently acquired ang isang puppy, bago ang kanyang owner, bago ang kanyang environment, bago ang kanyang mga kasama. And of course, hindi niya kasama yung mother and mga kapatid niya. It's very stressful for the dogs yung unang 1 linggo niya sa inyo. Lalo, binakunahan siya, tapos ni-release, hindi mo na pinarest, mas stress talaga siya, resulting to poor vaccination reaction doon sa binigay na una. And then yun na nga, kung breeder lang ang nagbigay ng bakuna, hindi natin alam yung viability ng bakuna, kung buhay ba ito or hindi. And even though kahit vet man ang nagbigay pero nirelease agad yung aso, maaaring ma-stress pa rin siya ng 1 linggo doon sa recently acquired na owner niya or recently acquired acquisition ng new owner niya. So that's the factors natin during vaccination program ng isang dog. Kapag siya ay na-stress, it's a big part sa kanyang immune response with the vaccine, resulting to poor vaccination reaction. So, balikan natin. Yun na nga, in cases of sickness, in cases of stress, and sometimes, ang mga aso ay merong talagang ipinanganak na mahina ang kanilang immune system. We have cases here in the clinic. We have the specific vaccine. And Doc Paula and I are giving the same vaccine sa ating mga pasyente. Kay Doc Paula, around 4 times daw. Ako mga around twice pa lang naranasan to that the dog has an anaphylactic shock with the vaccine na binigay natin. So, namutla, bigla ng hina, pero naka-recover naman. It means that hindi sila ganon ka-strong with the type of the vaccine na binibigay. And sometimes talaga, mahina talaga ang katawan nila in terms of vaccines. So, may mga ganyang factors tayong dapat tingnan. So, that's why mahalaga na kapag recently acquire kayo ng new dog, make sure to discuss it with your veterinarian so that we can plan ahead of time, paano yung gagawin natin, how many times tayo magbibigay sa dog ng bakuna, and ano yung mga conditions, ano yung mga dapat gawin prior sila bakunahan, and while ongoing ang kanilang vaccination program. Imagine, the vaccination is done around 5 minutes lang, or sometimes less, minsan 10 minutes, pinakamatagal, in the clinic. So, after bakunahan ng aso, the dog will stay in your house around 2 weeks bago bumalik ulit for another shot. Ibig sabihin, what's happening in the house, or what's happening to your dog during that time, or 2 weeks na yun, na nasa inyo siya after the vaccine. It's a big factor. Nagkasakit ba siya? Na-stress ba siya? You don't know. Dinala nyo siya sa ibang lugar. Sinama nyo na hindi pa kompleto ang bakuna. We don't know. But those are the most common reasons kung bakit nagkakaroon ng poor vaccination reaction ang inyong mga aso. Apat yun. Second reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng vaccination failure is non-diligent furparents. Pag sinabi non-diligent, hindi masunuring furparents. Binigyan ng schedule ng doktor ng bakuna pero hindi pumunta on time. Sometimes umaabot na more than a week, minsan lagpas na. So it's a big factor. Kung babalikan nyo yung in-explain ko kanina sa bakuna, vaccines are not given just once. It's given twice hanggang makalima siya until makumpleto niya yung kanyang bakuna at magkaroon siya ng complete immune response with the vaccine. But if ever man na yung interval ng bakuna ay mas mahaba sa dapat, like na-delay kayo ng 3 weeks and more, yung response nila with the vaccine, the memory, hindi yun nakikreate. So it's also a factor sa ibang furparents. Talagang hindi sila diligent sa pagsunod sa schedule. It's really happening that sometimes the dog has a poor vaccination reaction due to non-diligent furparents. Kaya nagkakaroon ng vaccination failure. Third reason, and baka magulat kayong lahat dito sa sasabihin ko, and recently Doc Paula told me, my colleagues, that meron silang na-attenda na seminar that explains about the vaccines. And isa sa mga nakikita ng mga eksperto nowadays kung bakit nagkakaroon ng vaccination failure is that the virus is already mutating. Ibig sabihin, the ones or the viruses that's inside the vaccine that we're using is different na yung mga nasa environment ngayon. Ibig sabihin, the virus has already mutated. Therefore, yung memory na meron siya na nandun sa bakunang yon ay wala doon sa currently na meron sa environment. Kaya kapag tumama sa kanya, wala siyang memory against it, wala siyang palag. Tatamaan talaga siya ng sakit. It's really possible because even the flu viruses, kaya nga yung mga flu vaccines natin, it's being updated every year, every single year. Because ang flu virus is mutating every now and then. So that's why the vaccine companies such as in here in the clinic, like the 5-in-1, 8-in-1, whatsoever na company yan, they're putting a lot of effort and they're putting a lot of money in researches because they have to monitor every now and then kung ang viruses in the environment is still the same that the one na nasa loob ng kanilang mga bakuna. O baka naman iba na, so they have to manufacture a new one. But rest assured that these companies that we are relying on with the vaccinations, they are equipped with research facilities, and every now and then, of course, it's their business. They really have to update their vaccinations or vaccines. Otherwise, kapag hindi, makikita naman natin yun sa prevalence ng sakit in the area. If marami na talaga yung mga cases na kompleto ng bakuna pero tinatamaan pa rin. But I assure you, it's very rare. Kaya nga, isa yun sa mga nakikita lang na reason because it's not impossible for viruses to mutate. Especially nowadays na talagang ang mga viruses is very active. So, yan yung isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit nagkakaroon ng mga vaccination failure in the clinics. So then again, I hope naintindihan ninyo kung bakit may mga furparents na nagtatanong na completely vaccinated naman po yung dog pero ba't tinamaan pa rin? Yun na nga yung mga factors. Let's just recap para ma-remember ninyo, matandaan nyo. Number 1 will be poor vaccination reaction due to sakit, due to stress, and sometimes due to naturally weak immune response with the animal. Second would be non-diligent furparents sa kanilang mga schedules. So, it's important to follow the schedules na binigay sa inyo ng mga doktor. Third is the possible mutation of the viruses in the environment that differs sa laman ng mga bakunang ibinabakuna natin, which is still not proven but possible na mangyari. Isa dito is yung big issue nowadays is yung mga nagbabakuna ng sarili nila. So, gaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, bago tayo mag-start, diniscuss ko ang vaccine. This is inactivated viruses. Ang laman ng bakuna, ibig sabihin, buhay pa yan. Yun nga lang, inactive sila. Hindi sila magkukos ng natural disease sa inyong dog once i-inoculate sa inyong mga aso ang bakuna. Ibig sabihin, it's very sensitive. May tinatawag tayong cold chain in terms of handling ng vaccinations. So, dapat na-maintain nila yung temperature na ganito. Kaya po, yung mga breeders na yan, yung mga owners, I'm not sure kung saan sila kumukuha ng bakuna at kung sino ang source nila. But one thing is for sure, hindi tayo sure kung paano nila hinandle yung bakuna. Is there, na-maintain ba nila ang temperature while transporting it? Has it been inoculated properly the way you mix it? So, the timing itself, kamusta ba? Nabigyan ba natin ng proper assessment yung pasyente before i-inoculate? Baka mamaya the dog is unfit or unhealthy to receive the vaccination, but then again, nagbigay pa rin just because kailangan dahil ibibenta na. Diba? Maraming factor to consider with that. And that's the sole reason bakit ang mga veterinarian, once naka-receive ng vaccine card, bagong puppy, may vaccine card, dadalhin sa clinic, tapos may bakuna na, sabi ng owner, pagtingin namin, walang pirma ng doktor, breeder lang ang nagbakuna. That's the reason why we are neglecting yung mga bakunang ibinigay na yan, because we are not sure if the vaccines na nabigay ay buhay pa ba or not. We are not sure with that. Therefore, once we consider it, ini-explain namin mga doktor yan sa aming mga client ng maigi. Are you going to recognize this vaccination even though it's not done by a doctor or not? Because if you're going to, once magkasakit ng inyong aso, it's not because of us anymore. In-explain na namin maigi sa inyo na may risk, maaring hindi nabuhay yung mga bakunang ibinigay dyan. So, technically, ang sinasuggest namin, we start over. So, ulitin natin ang kanyang vaccination. Well then, it's better na yung magkaroon ng over-vaccination other than na magkaroon ng sakit yung aso ninyo at possible death or ikamatay pa ito ng mga dog ninyo. Kaya po, halimbawa man na ipaliwanag sa inyo ng doktor, nagpilit pa rin kayo, nagkasakit yung aso ninyo, talagang labas na po kami doon. Pero then again, if you are willing to start over, because you understand the risk, congrats to you, you're a responsible one, and I hope maging healthy ang inyong pet. Kung ganun. So, yan yung mga hot issues regarding vaccinations nowadays. Pangalawang hot issues din na gusto kong i-discuss is meron akong mga nababasa sa Facebook na sinasabi, pumunta lang ng vet clinic, pagka-uwi, nagkasakit na. Is that how really the diseases works? Remember, viruses, they need incubating or they need to be incubated. So, nagkakaroon muna sila ng incubation period sa katawan ng dog. It means that around 1 week or more, minsan yung ibang virus, they need to replicate muna before mag-show ng clinical signs. And sometimes, meron nga akong case dito sa clinic na dinala, parang wala pang 1 week dun sa owner and then nagtatain na. Or yun na nga, nagtatain na siya. Ibig sabihin, before pa man mabili yung aso, meron na siyang lamang virus. Hindi po agad-agad nalalabas ang clinical signs without the virus without incubation ng virus sa katawan ng dog. So, isa yan sa mga hot issues na nakikita ko dahil may mga nag-accuse sa mga vet clinics na pumunta lang ng vet clinic. Merong mga client takot na takot sa vet clinic kasi pag pumunta daw ng vet clinic, magkakasakit daw. Are you really sure? Yes, if you are really sure about it, what about the patients na meron kami dito? For example, here in Suto, we have thousands of patients already. Does it mean that all those na pumupunta dito ay magkakasakit once sila ay pumunta? If that's so, bakit meron pa rin tayong mga client na bumabalik-balik or marami tayong mga matatanda na natapos na yung bakuna? Hindi po natin pwedeng i-generalize yan. It's case-to-case basis. And if ever man na mayroong sakit sa mga vet clinic, ibig sabihin dapat 100% kada pupunta yung pasyente sa kanila magkakasakit yun. You have to ask everyone. If talagang proven nyo that every dog na papasok sa vet clinic ay magkakasakit. Hence, pwede natin i-reduce yung ating logic sa, oo, meron nga sakit dun sa loob na yan. So, isa lang ang ibig sabihin nun. If not, it's not coming from the vet clinic. We have a lot of patients, a lot of healthy patients na natatapos ang bakuna. They are becoming healthy. Years have passed and they are all healthy nowadays. So, yung inyong assumption na ganyan, it's not that easy to assume unless you really have the data and whatsoever to prove it. So, yun lang ang gusto kong i-point out sa inyo, that do not be afraid in vet clinics, lalo pag dadalhin ninyo. But because yung mga doktor na yan, the veterinarians that is handling the vet clinic knows best about what's good for your pet. Ibig sabihin, we know, pinag-aralan namin yan. And we do have protocols how to prevent yung sakit. Kaya nga kami nag-i-exist to prevent it, not to spread it, right? So, the vet clinics, we have disinfection protocols. We use chemicals to disinfect. We use practices and protocols to prevent yung spread ng sakit. We know how the viruses, how the bacteria works. We studied about them. We know how to prevent them. We're not, or all the vet clinics, we're not gonna harm your patients. Anything we do, it's for the best of your fur babies. Remember that always, okay? So, dun sa mga nag-hot issue dyan na pag pumunta ng vet clinic magkakasakit, patunayan mo muna because it's really not how it works. And idagdag ko lang din pala, meron tayong mga cases and sometimes na-assess natin that the dog is healthy very well. Pero biglang according din sa owner is very okay siya, kumakain, masigla, the usual one. May factor din na may mga nangyayari na binabakunahan natin yung ganon and after 1 to 2 days babalik na nagtatay ng dugo. It happens when the dog already has the virus inside the body, incubating without showing clinical signs. And then mag-inoculate tayo ng virus, which is yung bakuna sa loob ng katawan niya. Magdo-double up yung pace nun, bibilis yun. Kaya mag-show agad yung clinical signs nun out of nowhere. So sometimes, kaya nga sinasabi namin palagi sa aming mga owners, hindi pala sometimes, palagi sa aming mga fur parents dito sa clinic, that every time magba-vaccinate tayo, your dog will experience vaccine reactions such as pagtatae, pananamlay, paglalagnat, which is very common, pero for 24 hours only. If ever man magkaroon siya ng further reaction like pagtatae, pagsusuka, more than 24 hours, it's not because of the vaccine anymore. Maaaring prior the vaccination, meron na siyang lamang virus sa katawan niya at nung binigyan natin siya ng vaccine, mas lalong lumabas yung sakit sa kanya. So, may mga cases na ganyan. So, the owners or fur parents really are required to observe their dogs once after the vaccination is done. Obserbahan ng more 24 to 48 hours kung okay ba sila. If nothing happens, congrats. If something happens, you really have to go. Kailangan ma-diagnose agad yan at mabigyan natin ng paunang lunas. Isa yan sa mga hot issues na gusto kong idagdag sa video na to. And then I do hope na okay ang inyong mga dogs. I do hope healthy kayong lahat, even ng ating mga fur parents, all the fur babies out there. I hope healthy kayo. I hope mabigyan nyo ng pahalaga or pagpahalagahan ninyo ang vaccine program, yung vaccination ng inyong dog. It's very important. Mabigay nyo to para maiwasan natin yung sakit. Create a memory with your dog para pag na-experience nila o pumasok sa katawan nila yung virus itself, malalabanan nila ito at hindi na sila magkakasakit at may endanger ang buhay nila. Vaccination is very important. You have to discuss it thoroughly with your doctors. Ask everything kapag nasa clinic kayo. You're entitled to ask and we're entitled also to explain everything to you. I wish everyone good health, all the fur babies out there, and salamat po sa salamat po sa panonood ng video na to. I hope meron ako na bigay sa inyong learnings and I hope mai-apply nyo itong mga learnings na to once pumunta kayo sa vet clinic. Pahabol na advice for the fur parents. While the vaccination program is not yet done, I usually advise sa ating mga fur parents to quarantine your pets. We are not recommending na sila ay makalabas sa kanilang cage. So, lagi ko sinasabi yan, hindi tayo nag-miss dyan, na bawal ilabas sa labas ang inyong mga dog, lalo kapag hindi pa sila kompleto ng bakuna. And what if sa loob ng bahay? Pwede naman for as long as the footwears o tsinelas at sapatos nyo ay nasa labas lang at hindi nakakapasok sa loob ng bahay. Pwedeng mag-rear or maglaro sa loob ng bahay ang inyong dog. But if your footwears are being held inside the house, coming from the outside, pwede kayo mag-introduce ng sakit sa inyong dog. So, unless otherwise, makompleto na ang kanilang bakuna, that's the perfect time na sila ay makalabas at makapaglaro together with you and other dogs right after the vaccination program. So, a piece of advice, very simple, mahirap gawin, pero napakahalaga at napaka-essential for ongoing vaccination protocol for your dogs and cats as well. So, meron tayong isang nag-comment sa last video ko, yung ano nga to? Risk reduction for baby disaster plan para dumaan na bagyong Tisoy, anong dapat natin gawin. Please panoorin nyo yun para alam nyo yung mga dapat nyong ihanda once nagkaroon ng bagyo. And meron lang po nag-comment, gusto ko lang bigyan ng shout out kay Merny Dogomeo. Merny Dogomeo, thank you for commenting in my video. Thank you for watching. I hope continue to support this channel and continue to lahat kayo, mga fur parents, give an info or input just comment down below kung may mga gusto kayong sabihin. And I'll try to answer it in my next video, and I'll try to answer on comments kung kaya ko. And maraming salamat po for watching this video. I hope meron akong nabigay sa inyo uli na kaalaman, and I pray that everyone or every fur babies out there are healthy. So see you on my next video. Please make sure to subscribe in this channel and ring the bell for notification para notified kayo sa susunod kong video. Salamat po for watching. This is Doc Joe again of Zootopia Animal Clinic. Paalam. God bless.